Thank you for watching. This topic on today's video is medical assistance in dying, MAID, and the global push around it. Let's not pretend this is about choice. Let's not pretend everyone's equal when it comes to who gets to live and who gets offered death. I need to be clear, I am not anti-choice. I'm anti-bullshit, anti-coercion, and I'm anti-abandonment. Countries say it's about dignity, but let's ask, whose dignity? I have a map of countries where MAID is legal, but I need to highlight, of course, the shift from terminal illness to mental health to poverty. It's the gradual normalisation of it's an option when you're in poverty. It's an option. And of course, not just in poverty, for the vulnerable. That's your option. If we look at the other countries before us, Canada, the deaths are going up, way up, but the birth rates have dropped. That is an important point. The UK vote breakdown. I'll talk about how the parties voted, who for, who didn't vote. We need to ask why the poorest areas are ignored until it's about cutting costs. It's funny how you're not worthy of therapy, housing, or proper pain relief, but they'll fund your death. No questions asked. Easy. Suicide versus MAID. The lines get blurred. I'll break down the infographics comparing suicide versus MAID. If you're disabled, poor, mentally unwell, suddenly it's a rational choice. This isn't about empowerment. It's about making certain people disappear quietly. The factors behind MAID requests. I'll talk you through a causal diagram, cancer, psychological, systematic and cultural. We need to remember though, most of these are fixable, but they're not profitable. If systems push us here, then call it dignity. People, it's gaslighting. This part is for the testimonies, because I have some. Of course, I want to show that I've done my research. This isn't about one country or one law. This is a global pattern of abandonment. And don't tell me I'm paranoid about any of this. I've lived it. Trust me. We're not going quiet, and we're certainly not going grateful for crumbs either. After all, this is the empowerment stream, and I speak for the people who can't. For the ones who are silenced. There is a bigger picture I'm exposing. Think about all these terms we've heard recently. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's a WEF quote. That's real, and it terrified people. It's not just about possessions, it's about control. If they can remove your roots, they can rewrite your reality. How about this one? Kamala Harris, unburdened by what has been. Pretty poetic, right? Until you think that if you disconnect people from their past, you also disconnect them from the lessons, warnings, and resilience. And of course, any resistance, you'll remove that. How does that affect the UK? I hear you ask. I'm so glad you asked. MAID, Sharia, gender, self-ID, loss of Easter, erasure of history, collapse in churches. Shall we go on? Alone, each sounds like a fringe topic. Together, they're a pattern. Think about it. Destroy tradition, dismantle identity, break community, and offer compliance as salvation. The danger, you're not living, you're functioning, medicated, numbed, placated. And when you finally burn out, they offer you MAID instead of support, like a conveyor belt of disconnection, straight to an approved death. They're not just taking our ability to live away, they're removing the memory that we ever had it. Think about it.